Right, back with another video. I was thinking I would put up an example of a week of strength training for triathletes and endurance athletes. Um, First, a couple of things. This is not a prescription to jump on this program and try it with your together with your triathlete training or endurance training. This is just an example of a sample week of what I might do. I compete in 70.3 races and Olympic distance triathlon, and this would be an example week of I would do mid-cycle strength training complementary to endurance training. So let me get into it. It's 3 days a week, around 45-50 minutes each session. Uh, Core strength is a priority, and the lower body is priority, which is obvious because of all the running and biking. This training should be complementary to your endurance training, and it doesn't take anything away from the endurance sessions, which are clearly the priority. All right, day number one, we've got 4 exercises. First, dynamic side plank, which is an excellent core movement for the trunk stability. Two challenging sets of 12 or 15. Then it's followed with dynamic effort squats, 5 doubles at 60% of your 1 rep max. These should be explosive. You take it 3 seconds down, you pause at the bottom of the squat, and you explode upwards. Third exercise is power snatch, which is excellent for mobility and speed. 3 sets of 3. It can be 3 sets of stable with stable weight, or you can increase the weight each set. And number 4 is seal rows or chest supported rows or dumbbell rows, which is perfect for the upper back, which obviously you need for all 3 disciplines: biking, running, and especially swimming. You should go really heavy on these with to the point of 1 or 2 reps in reserve. Yeah, so these should be taken almost to failure. Day number 2, another excellent core movement for pelvis stability and all the stability muscles surrounding your hips, which are really important for your biking and running. So it's 1 arm dumbbell suitcase carry, 8 minutes. You just pick up a heavy kettlebell or heavy dumbbell and you walk and you switch the hands, switch the arms once the weight is too heavy to keep it in one hand. This is then followed with the deadlift, which together with the squat are the two best exercises because they give you the biggest bang for your buck because they train multiple muscle groups. Deadlifts done properly train basically everything between your traps and calves. So it's upper back, mid back, lower back, glutes, hams, quads, core, hips. It's an excellent movement. 4 sets of 3 with around 75, 80% of your 1 rep max. They should be heavy, but not too heavy. Followed by close grip bench press. I prefer close grip bench press to regular bench press because the increased emphasis on shoulders and triceps, which is much more applicable to Ironman training and triathlon. 2 heavy sets of 5 is plenty. And the last one is barbell lunges, which are very difficult and taxing, but they work wonders. They are excellent for glute strength. Any unilateral imbalances you might have, this will quickly show you which leg is weaker, and these are excellent for quads, hams, glutes, and hip stability. Again, 2 sets of 12, nothing crazy. Day number 3, again, we start with core movement, front plank with shoulder tap, 2 sets of 20, 2 sets of 25, 2 sets of 30, depends on your level of strength. Lots of people think incorrectly that the key function of the core muscle is bending the spine because they do lots of crunches and sit-ups and leg raises, but the primary function of your core is to support the trunk. So it's supporting function of your core muscles, not bending function. That's the reason why you should do the front plank. If it's too easy, let someone put a plate on your back, followed with front squats. Another excellent lower body, actually whole body movement. 3 heavy doubles. Front squats done properly, they will work your legs, hips, glutes, core, and upper back. If you have Olympic lifting shoes, you should use Olympic lifting shoes on front squats, because these will help with your stability and depth on squats. Third exercise, behind the neck shoulder press, 2 sets of 8. Contrary to popular belief, these are not unhealthy. If you have good shoulder mobility and good thoracic spine mobility, these are perfectly fine, and it's one of the best exercise, one of the best exercises you can do for developing of your delts. 2 sets of 8 controlled reps. Don't use big weight. Next exercise would be pull-ups. You can use overhead grip, you can do chin-ups with underhand grip. I prefer to use parallel grip pull-ups, which are friendly to my elbows and shoulders. 2 sets of max is plenty. And last one, exercise for speed. You take medium high box, you step on the box, and you do depth jumps or you do box jumps. 6 of those. So this would be an example of an abbreviated strength training as a support for your endurance training and triathlon training. Here, the focus is not so much on the hypertrophy, because the aim is not like in bodybuilding to create as much muscle as possible, because muscles are heavy. The aim of this program is, or example of this program is, to build strength, relative strength, strength endurance, core strength, and explosiveness. That's why you have the dynamic effort squats and the box jumps. That's it.